Joining us in the studio this morning are actors Jenny Jamora, topper Fabregas, Audie Gemora, and of course director Rem Zamora to talk to us about this production. Good morning, guys, and welcome to Solar Daybreak.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Well, just with the title alone, I'm sure it's a comedy. It should be a comedy. I already have different thoughts. So, how was it like? I mean, it's your first directorial debut.
Yes,
I
it
understand.
is. It is. Well, it's great. I have to say I'm hooked. I've assisted a lot of directors in the past as an assistant director, and I guess it's like the natural evolution. I guess that you dabble na rin into directing. So it's been great. It's been great.
But with a story like Cock, I mean, it's a. Although, was it easily accepted by the Filipino audience as the same as the one in abroad?
Actually, yeah. Surprisingly, yes. I think when we before we decided to take on Cock, we were actually a little bit scared about how they'd respond. But the response has been absolutely great. In fact, we had two friends who came over who saw it in New York, and they came to watch the show, and they were just like so shocked at how the Filipino audience was responding. They said they had never seen such a lively sort of. I don't know, they get so invested in the story. So it was kind of very interesting.
And I guess in a way, it's you kind of underestimate the Filipino audience. Na rin, ano? I mean, you tend to. You kind of want to walk on eggshells with them, but you'll be surprised a lot of people are hungry for this kind of material, and this is proof. So.
So I'm sure they were just floored. And
That's true.
Yeah. So and then how was it like playing these roles?
Quite challenging in the beginning. We had to read the script
6 times.
6 times, just sitting down, because actually, if you see it, there's no stage directions, and sometimes no punctuation, and really have to. So when the author uses punctuation, then we have to be very strict about it and really follow it, because he does have a certain rhythm that he wants us to speak in. But the real challenge was in really getting to accept the characters. The 4 characters certainly have their foibles, their flaws, and sometimes, you know, as an actor, you want to be loved by the audience. But no, it's like instead of looking at them from afar, then really to get into the character's head and look at them, look at the world through their eyes was the biggest challenge, and really feel for them. But actually, if you really get down to it, these characters have so many similarities to ourselves or to our friends, and people have been saying that, you know, they come up and they say they really identify with the story.
Yeah, in fact, we had to stop judging the characters. Parang we were already rehearsing, and I couldn't. I still judging the character because, as Jenny said, they kind of do stuff that, you know, isn't exactly like the best, right? And then now that I've grown to love the character so much, whenever I meet an audience member who says, "Oh, I hate your character. I hate what he does," you're like, "What?" You're like, I get so I get so riled up. I'm like, "No, this guy was correct. Like, leave him alone."
So from judging to defending.
Right.
Well,
But from characters, for those who aren't familiar about the story or not familiar with the production, what's the story? What is the story about?
It revolves around you, Topper, so you should talk about your story.
Topper.
Go ahead.
I don't.
Well, it's
They're
just
gonna
about
judge me
okay,
again.
it's just about a gay couple, a young gay couple who are in trouble because his character is finding that they've reached a point when he's not happy anymore. So he meets a girl and has an affair with her, and for a while they're getting on really well, and then he decides, no, I'm really, I want to go back to my lover. Goes back to the lover. Lover finds out there's a whole thing that happens between them. And then lover says, why don't you bring the girl over and you choose? And that's how it gets really, really complicated.
And then you play the
Then I come in
father
the
of
father
the
of his lover,
lover
right.
of John, right?
To make matters worse, nagdala pa yung, because he, isip ng lover niya, o dalawa sila against me, magdadala din ako ng
yung kanyang
kakampi. So he
kakampi.
brought his father. And so I'm there to just
okay.
make it. But it's wonderful. I think what's so exciting about this material is I've been producing myself, and to see a young theater company come in and then a new audience, it's a new breed that's coming in. It's not the normal theater people. Mga the older ones. This was they're promoting.
Older ones.
Kanina when we got into the
Young and hip.
Yung mga ka-age ni Audie,
Mga
Debbie.
ka-age na ni Audie.
Saan pa ako dyan? Hindi, pero yung mga, yung medyo, yung like kanina napasok namin ng studio, Instagram ka agad itong mga to. This is the generation that is into social media. And they've been pushing the show accordingly. And there's an audience that comes in purely from that world.
Right.
The older ones who just do pa rin the newspaper, parang hindi na pumapasok. Pero it's exciting to see a new audience. Really, really exciting.
What also makes this play different from others is you're in white space, correct? And it's can you tell us more about the area and what you can do in that area? I think you serve drinks.
Yeah. Well, first of all,
That kind of helps too.
the venue in itself, it's an unconventional theater space. Basically, we transform it to however we the place suited for. For Cock, it's very intimate, and we always say that one of our advocacies is alcohol, and we basically sell alcohol in every show, and we actually also encourage it inside the theater as you're watching. So it's like full theater experience.
Which will really be a full theater experience.
Yeah, exactly. Because which is also common in New York or in
Yes.
London, where they serve alcohol while watching a show. So it should be really fun.
I think so too. I mean, since there are no props, I mean, you're just. Does that mean you'll be standing the entire time while you're like conversing?
Since I'm an older actor, I really had the hardest time. Sila kasi ako sanay ako na may props. Sanay ako na, pag sinabi ko for example sa character ni Jenny, oh here's your coat. Tapos gumanon ako, sabi ni Rem, no, don't mind it. Okay, so it took a lot of getting used to.
It's basically it's specified in the script that there's no scenery, no props, no furniture, and I guess we all had a difficult time adjusting to that. Especially movement. Every movement has to be motivated. My biggest question was, why'd you move? Don't do that. Don't look at your watch. It has to be. It's that kind of a play.
And the rhythm that Jenny was talking about, what does that mean? Like the rhythm of how you read the lines?
Sometimes kasi the author, right? So there's no punctuation at the end of a line. So that means he has specific directions. Like you have to come in there, or if there's a slash, then the next line should come in at that slash. And it's really important because a lot of people have commented on how they like the briskness of the text, and it really just helps get the words out there in the story. And there's no room to relax. I mean, but it's a fun ride also. It's like a roller coaster for everyone, actors and audience as well.
And it's been a great success as I've heard.
Internationally and locally, I understand.
Right, and the reception has been good, really good so far. And I know you still have a couple of more runs coming up.
Yeah, we're on our last leg. We have 5 more shows this weekend, April 4, 5, and 6. April 4, Friday, 9 p.m., Saturday, 4 p.m., and 8 p.m., and on Sunday, 4 p.m. And our very, very last show, which is at 8 p.m., and we're inviting everybody to come watch that. There's going to be a cock party.
What is a cock party?
Yeah, the tickets are slightly are at a premium, but it includes food and alcohol. For free.
Right.
Okay.
So you get to party before and after the show, especially with a cast.
Oh, great! That sounds wonderful. So you still have a chance to go see it this weekend, right? This coming
April 4,
weekend.
5, and 6. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So So I guess thank you so much for coming to our studio this early morning, and we hope to see you there and watch Cock.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
And congratulations.
Hope to see you there.
Yes, definitely. We're there.
So thank you
Save
so
some
much.
drinks for us.
Oh yeah, we will be there for the drinks. So it has to be the 8 p.m. Okay. So we have with us Jenny Jamora, topper Fabregas, Audie Gemora, and of course director Rem Zamora, and they're bringing to you Cock here in the Philippines.
Yes, and that will do it for us this Wednesday morning. Thanks for watching Solar Daybreak.
Until tomorrow, when we give you a fresh look of the headlines and stories you'd love to wake up to. Enjoy your day.